America.
Hi YouTube, it's Kristen and I have a special guest, my friend
Rashad.
Okay. And I'm going to be getting a male's perspective on natural hair. So Rashad, what is your take on natural hair?
I like natural hair. It's okay. Just depends on who's wearing it. It's positive. Sometimes it can be negative on negative looking people.
Okay. What are the negatives? Like,
some people just really shouldn't do it. It just really doesn't work for them. And that's not to say that I don't know. I mean, some people really shouldn't do it. They need to get a fucking perm and keep everything copacetic. But for some women, it looks nice on them. So for some women, it actually works. For some, it doesn't work. You need to know your head. I guess that's the first step. Know your head so you know what works for you. Just like you can't wear all shades with all faces, you cannot wear all hairdos with all heads. Write that down.
Okay, so how do you feel about girls that get perms? Do you feel like their hair is like better than natural hair, or like?
I don't feel it's any better.
Do you like the fact that you can run your fingers through their hair? Or?
I mean, we on those sandy beaches, so I'm not running my hand through their hair all the time.
But not that you can run your fingers through a black girl's hair anyway, but.
I mean, it's I guess to a certain extent, let's say socially and culturally, one would say yes. Because as a businessman, for me to go out, and this is not to say that it's right or wrong, but as a businessman, for me to go out, like let's say have a dinner date, and my dinner date at the Peabody, most expensive restaurant in Memphis, well, not restaurant, but hotel in Memphis, and my date has an afro, which is not negative at all, does not land as well as my date being the stereotypical pressed head black woman. So not to say that it's positive, not to say that it's negative either, but that has a social connotation that goes with it.
So you're saying that I can't wear my big, fluffy, curly, kinky afro with you to Peabody?
You could, because...
Like, could I wear this?
I wouldn't have a choice. If I was dating, so I wouldn't have a choice.
But would you look at me like, why does she have...
I wouldn't, but who's to say that business colleagues or things of that nature? Even though, I mean, it doesn't matter, but I'm just saying what people see. So for me, no, it wouldn't. But to a lot of people or a percentage of the population, it's a different idea of people when they have it. Kind of like, you see a person with dreads, you think they, you know, a revolutionary, blah, 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 blah. You see a person with NDRE hair, you think, you know, she's going to have an acoustic guitar or some shit. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be earthly and shit. You can have natural hair and be a normal woman. So I guess there's ideas that goes with having natural hair.
Okay, so do you feel like your friends or people that you socialize with think that natural hair is like bad, or do they look down on it? Like, do you feel like other guys feel like it's something wrong with it?
I personally hadn't heard anybody saying anything negative like that. As far as that,
do you know some guys that date girls with natural hair?
I've dated women with natural hair.
Really? Wow.
So yeah, I can see it.
Were you intrigued by it? Or?
I mean, what would intrigue me about her hair?
Just, you know, I feel like you have to have a certain level of confidence to rock.
Real talk, at that point in my life, I was a little young, and I just wanted her to get a fucking perm. I'm gonna be honest. But as I got older and got, you know, we got more comfortable. It was cool. But to her, not to her credit, but right now she has a perm.
Okay.
So she went through her phase. She came out of her phase.
Okay.
But I was with that woman when she had the poof.
The poof like this?
The poof.
Oh.
And I was thinking in my mind.
Awesome.
No, she had the official poof. Poof.
Okay.
You know who you are.
Yes. I'm sure. She's probably watching you.
She might be, because you're pretty popular on here. Subscribe to my girl here. It's pretty hot in these streets out here.
Okay, so Rashad, would you have any problems dating a natural girl that's watching this video?
I don't think I would, as long as she's cute. As long as she's
so
cute.
You think you've grown out of that phase of wanting her to get a fucking perm?
I mean, I was a young dude, and at that point, I just was like, why is my beautiful chick doing this? You know, I mean, to be honest, I mean,
Doing this?
we're being, yeah, I know, we're being, because it's kind of like, you're dating a dude, right? You and this dude are getting cool, y'all getting comfortable and everything. And all of a sudden, let's say me and you dating, I decided, you know what, fuck, I'm not going to have this haircut anymore. I'm just going to grow my shit out. That's a change. Because I started
Well,
dating.
I don't think your hair would be, like that since you have pretty good hair.
Yet and still, it would be a change. You know. So that's more what my thought pattern was. When I met you, you had this. And then as we got further along, you became, Queen Sheba. Which, nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, when I went into it was something else. So, if you were to date me, and you met me like this, and I'm talking like this, and then in a year and a half, I'd be rise, glide, rude by, and I got, you know what I'm saying, some little fake ass dreads on my hair. It would be a change.
Well, I actually think dreads are kind of cute and sexy.
A lot of people do.
I'm certain people.
Right head, right hair?
I don't think you would.
I'm gonna be okay regardless, baby.
No. Okay, so do you think that being natural or having the afro or the poof makes you look very aggressive or like the mad, angry black woman? Do you think it makes you look...
It doesn't, but that goes back to what I said about the whole India Ree comment. It just has its own earthly power to the people type of thing. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to run around with a big afro pick that says pro-black America. It just kind of has a, I don't know, I guess if you have a natural, no one expects you to like Gucci Mane. You know what I mean? I don't like Gucci Mane myself personally. So let me throw that out there. I'm not a Gucci Mane fan.
I thought I heard you rocking that in your car one day.
Girl, stop.
But yeah.
But, it just comes with its own ideas, like we said earlier. Kind of like, you meet a man with gold teeth, you think you're a certain way, right? I can have all this intelligence and degrees and all that type of shit, but if I had gold teeth, the minute you met me, you would just think I was a little different. So similar type of thing when you got natural hair. I swear, it is.
Okay. So, do you have any questions for me?
So what made you go natural, Miss Kristen?
Well, I decided to go natural because my permed hair was thinning out and I felt like I had a good grade of hair and I could go natural, so that's what I decided to do. So.
Okay.
Not that I'm into that good hair, bad hair type deal.
She did say my hair was good. I don't even know what the fuck good hair is. Can I throw it out there?
I just wanted to, because I know
I always wondered
y'all
what
were
that
going
shit
to
was,
make
and I
a
was a
comment
little
like, what is good hair? I'm
Sad.
not, I'm into the types of hair, type A, type B, stuff like that, but not good hair, bad hair. That's not what I meant. Sorry.
Good correction. Because I used to always wonder when I was a kid, like, what the fuck is good hair?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
If I knew his hair texture, I would say type whatever, but I don't know. So, I meant
Combination.
Okay, so Rashad, do you have a YouTube channel? Because we're running out of time.
We're running out of time?
Yeah.
This is
we
a
have
good
about
interview,
a
eh?
minute or so.
Rashado, that would be RASHAD 25. Rashado25.
And what types of videos do you have on there, Rashad?
Really nothing. I originally had one from years ago and I posted about my real estate, which I still do. I still do that. You need a house in or out the Memphis, Shelby County area. Holla at your boy. But I think I'm gonna post some up there just talking. Similar situation to this, but really I want to help some of these dudes out because there's a lot of dudes that don't know how to get to y'all, and I grew up around all women.
Do.
So I kind of like got a gift for this shit.
Yeah.
I kind of can know. So I would help guys out because it's little shit that fuck dudes up most of the time, like little shit.
Yeah.
I think I might do that. I gotta think about it. And I might enlist Kristen to help me out.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So.
I'm always up for more ratings. So, check out Rashado25, and I'll post that link down here in the comment section. So thanks for watching, you guys, and thank you, Rashad.
No problem, babe.
Bye.